All right, so happy, oh my gosh, what day is it? It's Sunday. It's Sunday. I feel so bad because it's, you know, a busy Sunday here at the House of Con, and so, but I'm canning pickles today, and I wanted to show you really quick what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. It's not going to be how-to. I just want to share with you guys how I'm doing it. So, sterilized jar, okay? In here, I am adding 3 garlic cloves. I am adding 1 to 2 pieces of Anaheim pepper that I grew in my garden last year. And then to this, I am adding, it's supposed to be 1/8 of a teaspoon, but I add a little bit more of pickling crisp. Okay, 1 heaping tablespoon of pickling mix. I add a 1/2 teaspoon of dehydrated onion. I'm adding about half of that in dill weed. Okay, and then some peppercorns. This is all dependent on what you like, okay? So there is the mix inside there, all right? Now what I'm doing, I've sliced up some pickles, some pickling cucumbers that we got at the farm stand near our home. And I'm just gonna pack these in nice and tight. All right, and then when I get about halfway up the jar, I am picking some fresh dill flour, and I'm just gonna lay that right inside there like that so that it's pretty in your jar, okay? You wanna make sure you're packing this down too, so use your debubbler, your pokey dough, as Mouse Toes calls it. And then we're gonna go ahead and fill this back up. And we're gonna fill this to 1-inch headspace. This is what I'm doing. Get it really packed in there, as tight as you can. And thank you, Matt, for filming for me. Because I think the hardest part, if you look around, is when you're canning something like this sometimes, it's just so hard to get out a camera and a tripod. So, all right, so now I'm gonna get my funnel on here. And in here I have 1 part vinegar to 2 parts water, and then 1 heaping tablespoon of salt for every 3 cups I make. So, go ahead and ladle in 1 scoop. That's what I do, okay? It'll give me about 1 inch of headspace, but that gives me enough room to debubble and get everything kind of packed down in here without making a mess. And so once we debubble, then I can go ahead and press this back down, and sometimes you'll find that you can actually fit in a couple more pickles. As long as you keep it to the 1-inch headspace, okay? And then we're gonna go ahead and top this off to a 1/2-inch headspace with liquid. And then I'm going to take a clean napkin here, I'm going to dip it in vinegar, and wipe the rim here so that everything is nice and clean, okay? And then I'm going to get a lid, get a ring, fingertip tight. And then there you have it. You see that? All right, and then I'm gonna use my tongs here to get a good view. I know that's the camera doesn't focus very well anymore. Okay, and then in the canner it's gonna go, and so I'm just gonna keep going here I just wanted to film something for you guys, let you know what I'm doing. I know you guys like the canning videos, so that is it. So then I'm just gonna keep going. So I will bring you guys back when I take these out of the canner. You don't have to put in the peppers, of course, but you know, little spice, right? Little spice, little heat. And that's it. So, all right, we're gonna be really fancy, and I'm gonna set you up on a jar of pickle crisp here, and hopefully you guys can see that. Okay, so I did not end up with 30 jars, thank goodness. That would have been a lot of pickles. But I ended up with how many did I end up with? 17? I think 17. So I did the pints with the Anaheim pepper. So that is, the pints are a spicy garlic dill. And then these 1.5 jars, I figured I would just keep them dill. So they're garlic dill. So there's spicy garlic dill, and then there's regular garlic dill. So I'm sorry this is such a short video, but you know, it was such a busy, hectic Sunday. I planned on a lazy, rainy day Sunday with canning and filming, and it just did not turn out that way. And the house was chaotic, and you know, I don't have to, you know, anyone with 3 children, house full of kids knows that it gets busy and loud, especially on Sundays. So, but I did want to film something for you. So I wanted you to see how beautiful. Let's see, can we get this to focus? Can you focus, Camp? And that's focused for you. But you can see how beautiful and clear and full of goodness. There's the dill in there, if you can see the flower there. Not cloudy. Headspace is beautiful, 1/2 inch. All of these have pinged. So now I'm just gonna wait for these beauties to ping. And it smells amazing in my house right now. So anyway, this is gonna be a video reply, you guys, because I'm gonna tell you that I'm not a real big fan of home canned pickles. I always find that they're, I don't know, it just, the taste is always way off for me. And I didn't know what it was. Finally figured it out. It's sugar. Don't like sugar in pickles at all. So it wasn't until I tried Paul's, from Paul's Rule of Thumb. And I'm going to leave his link to his video right above. And so this is going to be a video reply to him, because he gifted me a jar of his spicy garlic pickles. And they were the best, they were the most incredible pickles I have ever tasted, especially home canned. And I had to try to make them. I had to try to mimic them. Now, this is a play off of his. I did mine just slightly different, ever slightly. Little different pepper. I think I added onion to mine. I don't think he added onion to his. But, and I did up my brine a little bit with the vinegar, just because I knew I wanted to add a tad bit more garlic and dill to mine. So, I did end up using a little bit more vinegar, just a tad, just like an extra cup, but not much. So this is a play off of his recipe, and I am hoping that I come close. If I come close to his recipe, I will be happy, because they were the best pickles I've ever tasted. So I hope you give this a try. I want you to go over there. I want you to watch his video, watch his instructions on it. He did a beautiful job canning his pickles. They were absolutely gorgeous. Of course, I only did the hamburger dills because that's what we mainly eat. We put them on sandwiches and hamburgers and all of that. My kids like to eat them this way. But Paul did, I think, whole pickles. He did the spears. He did the hamburger dills. and he even did peppers. So he did a beautiful job. Go over there, give him some love. Let him know that Kneady sent you. And I hope you give his recipe a try because like I said, they are the best pickles I have ever tasted. So, I hope you enjoyed this little mini, I'm gonna call this a mini video. It's a mini video. But look at how beautiful that is. It's just so pretty, right? Just so pretty. Now that will settle a little bit as this cools. And yeah. Alright guys, I hope you give them a try. Tell Paul I said hi. And I will be seeing you maybe tomorrow. I'm really going to try tomorrow. I'm canning green beans. So I'm going to try to show you the prep that I do for the green beans because I know that's always a question that I get. How do you prep them? So I'm hoping that I will see you back here tomorrow for a green bean video. All right, guys, I will see you soon.